Hello, hello. Welcome to Call of Cthulhu, game that just came out a couple of days ago, and that I've been really interested in because I've been seeing the ads all over Facebook actually. So let's just let's just jump right into it. All right. I already changed the settings and everything that I needed to change, and select a slot, and that's it. Alrighty. So, Pierce Investigations Agency in Boston. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowned his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He's now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him up from his torpor, or whatever. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Enter the madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his callousness can remain sane. The heat is ended. Wait, am I? Oh, okay, not yet. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Okay. Alright. Yep. Crotch, yep. Okay. So right away knew I had to go through there. Oh snap, it's kind of dark in here. Oh, speaking of dark. Oh, that's... Okay. Why is there light in this barrel? Barrel. Wait a minute. There's something here? Can't see it. Can't even see it. Can't even see where I'm walking. Maybe I need to adjust my settings a little bit. The hurricane lamp. Okay, never mind. Maybe I do not need to adjust my settings. Settings. Wait, am I trying to get out of here? You know what? Before anything, I'll just take this with me. And all right, bolt cutters. Holy s... Baby shark dude, shut up. I'm gonna try not to cuss too much. Convenient bolt cutters.
My wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Alrighty, whatever you say. So, does the lamp run out of oil like in Amnesia or what? Oh, I can't jump.
What a putrid offering.
Okay.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Well, I choose not to be chosen. No?
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Hey man, it's just a nightmare.
I hate whiskey.
I love whiskey.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. Well, you know, rotate. Okay. Back. Catchy tune. Alright, so there's... I'll just leave it on.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay, so Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories. One of these mornings probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creatures? Oh, creatures calling me. Okay, so I just want to familiarize myself with this. So, eloquence. So we have some skills that we need to work on. Medicine, occultism. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts. Okay. Ecology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior. Investigation represents your investigative talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object. Spot hidden. The ability to find hidden objects. Okay, well. Dark water. Wait, sanity? Ah, my god. It's, you know, Edward Pierce, a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Mesorgon offensive. He's one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery. Forced to hold their position for several days surrounded by bodies of their fallen comrades without food, medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Okay, I think there's gonna be a lot of reading in this game as well. What I'm gonna do is to not waste too much time. I'm going to just go through things really quick, and then and like I've just put it there for a few seconds so you guys can see it, pause the video, read whatever you guys want to read, and you know, I'm gonna do that as well. I'm not gonna waste too much time for you guys, so you know, you guys can have more action. Have a drink. Don't drink. Hey, it's whiskey. I think it's whiskey. Okay. Honestly, I could have just
Natural
put it on.
sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
They can wait.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. I have to collect your personal information yet again.
I'm expecting a call, actually. So allocate your character's points. Each character point will allow you to improve the score of your skill. Okay, we already went through this. You know what? I kind of want to improve these two skills. Just for the heck of it, let's just add some there. Strength. Am I really gonna be... Amateur. Let's add some in psychology. I mean... Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Just hang up on that bitch.
I'm coming.
Damn it. I'm not gonna cuss. I'm not gonna cuss. I'm gonna cuss.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair. Are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to
calm
me,
down.
It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
You're kind of
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead.
Sounds like she deserved
Even
it.
you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins. The police accuse her of killing her family. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
It's your notebook. Good to open.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Examine the painting. Okay. I see so.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Okay.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm
I don't
willing to
understand
do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Okay. So, Pierce Investigation Agency, leave for Darkwater, find out about Darkwater. So, how about we, okay. Let's see this. Deceased, alive. They're cold. Oh, okay, so now I get it. This is why I didn't understand anything. I had to find all the clues in the diary. That makes more sense. Okay.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Alright.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
I should take another drink. Alright, gonna go drunk to work. Wait, there's a lot of files that I can
I used
read.
to be an avid reader.
You used to be an avid
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Okay. The learning of medicine. That's good. Oh, snap. Oh. Okay. Let me check something. Darkwater, places. Island of Darkwater. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's go. Let's get right into the show. Oh no, into the news or whatever. I don't know. Pierce took the Hawkins case, the cursed artist of the accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. The only cause she left her father, a disturbing painting. Oh, the only clue on the shipping label on an address. A warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be starting point of Pierce's investigation. Chapter 1 was not too actiony, you know, not a lot going on, but I understand why. Okay. And here we go.
We're almost there.
does everyone here have like a, you know, like that type of voice? You know, like, we're almost there. Hi everyone, my name is ChaoNi. Call of Cthulhu. Okay, so you know, chapter 2, Scylla. This is Scylla. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. Oh, so this is that little island that we're talking about? Can't wait for
Stay on
Fallout
board.
76.
There's guys coming to unload.
Hey there.
Welcome to Darkwater Island.
Oh,
Mr.
thank you.
Pierce.
You're so nice.
Why, thank you, Captain.
Oh, oh, oh.
So, what wind brought you?
The
Does
same
the
wind that
Hawkins
brought you.
case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not
Heck
be very
yeah.
welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you.
I
As for
don't-
me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
All right. Place this. All right. So now that we're here in Cthulhu, I mean, this is Darkwater, not Cthulhu. Okay, let's just look around this place. You know, let's see what we can find. I think this is the bar. The Stranded Whale, found in 1772.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
All right, let's you know, see what's going on over here first.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is.
Hey, what's going on?
Same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice.
All right.
Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Allow me.
Can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water.
Did he
you
just
shyster.
push me?
You're crazy.
Did you just
See
push
that
me?
I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an old man.
sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign. There's something coming.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What
Oh.
creature could possibly have done this?
You can't understand.
Nice.
You're not sailors. It's
Hey,
a
what's going on,
sign.
dude?
There's some...
Okay, fine. I'll just... Hey, man. What's up? What's up? Ah, everyone's like... Fine. No one's really social here. Oh, that's pretty, Mr. Clean.
Hey, be careful.
Damn right.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Well, I'm not a troublemaker.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
You know it.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Okay, well,
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
hell yeah.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
Okay, so, no prohibition around here?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Okay, so it's a she.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 30.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Say screams,
Damn
that
it.
sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Alright, so the warehouse, that warehouse apparently, you know, all the owners, the people that used to own that
Charles
place
Hawkins was a
died.
heavy drinker. And a debtor.
Nice.
Interesting.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Yeah.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
Lol. Oh my god, I can't believe that.
The
He laughed.
miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Inhabitants. This guy. Places. The bar. Clues. Chapter. So, this is one of the clues. Okay. That's crazy.
Don't do it again, you know? The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
That's the guy I need to talk to? I think so. Hey there, girl. Okay, it's locked. It's locked. Hey there, girl.
What you looking at, stranger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Oh, beat it, beat it. Hey, what's up, mate?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island. I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of...
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it. Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 8...
It's true. Everything happened just as our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to...
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last. The biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Okay.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Hey, what's up, man?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Oh, okay, I already read that. I'm supposed to talk to, Fitzroy. Okay, so, there's this big catch in this dark town, dark water place, and supposedly brought the end to hunger or whatever. Hey, what's up? I'm just gonna go through your stuff, alright?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
I'm just gonna leave it open.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Yep. So I think this book allows me to just increase my points or whatever. My experience points. What's up here?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Huh. Pretty sure that's Fitzroy.
What a macabre souvenir.
Can I jump down? To the back, there's nothing back here.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo.
Okay.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Clues. Okay, only a few dates are legible. 1990, 1907, partial date. The rest of the documents is blacked out. Who would want this information hidden? Yo mama. Oh. Okay. Oh, there you are. What's up?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale, even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me. It's you who lays down the law around here. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Okay.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're Yeah, I saw that.
I've got no idea who did it.
Sure.
I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 80.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
Of course I
Indeed,
am.
maritime activities ceased altogether. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
The miraculous catch.
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I shall be on my way.
So?
Okay, so now we have to get inside the warehouse. We already got a lot of information from the captain and some information from the whale, the stranded whale or whatever.
Damn stupid idiots.
Shut the...
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
God, you run so slow.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry. We're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about...
Not much more than what everyone knows. They were all burnt to death, right?
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's...
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay. Okay, so where's the entrance to this warehouse? Is it there?
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance.
Huh. Let's go check it out.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say...
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims.
Cat.
What? You listen through keyhole.
She's the boss, yeah.
Shut up, you dummy.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get him.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I bid you
Okay.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Hey, what's up? You look weird. Okay, so I guess that's the... Who would park the car right on the way? So find hidden items. You have to get close in range.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Where can I find them, though? Huh.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
What else am I missing?
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Oh, okay, so whenever I see the question mark or thingy, the green thingy on the like the circle, it means that.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Really? 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 So now what? Wait, can I still go in?
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Hey there.
You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid.
No.
What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
What should I say?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Ah, really? Really? Oh, okay. I'm fucked.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Shut up, Mister. I don't punch women.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
I'm gonna have to go and talk to that lady.
What? Another. Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's... You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll Tell me, what brings you to dark...
I'm fascinated by the history of the...
Huh. You certainly don't lack stuff. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable, and you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're to be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective.
Alrighty then.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the... We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh. Okay.
Be a gentleman and move that for me. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Okay. So she was kind enough, you know, to bring us, to let us into the property.
Ugh, this place stinks.
You stink.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
To enter a construction scene, hold. Okay. Ah, this is kind of cool. Alright, let's start investigating. Okay, so we see... Oh, nice. Taking this...
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago.
Can't take it.
Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What happened here?
Nice body, mate. So wait, can I do anything? Okay.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Okay.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
So, okay, someone... Ah, it seems like... Is the husband dead? Maybe he's not dead after all. Okay, we found several things though. So, okay.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait,
I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Oh, so that's your car.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Nice. Alright, so far nothing, not much has happened. Okay. Let's just watch this.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at this. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you.
If only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, so I'm just gonna end it here. So far, not only been finding out about the island and the things that have been going around. So not much action or anything out of you know, like nothing, like no ghosts, no monsters, no fights. So far so good. So let's just end it here, and we'll continue again later.